Hello, everybody. Ketshi1383 with Ketshi Gaming with episode 40 of the Epic Store Weekly Free Game Series. So, again, there are two games this week Never Alone or Kashima Igichuana. I probably slaughtered that and I'm sorry. And Beyond Blue. So, let's start with Never Alone. So, this is not the first time Never Alone has been on the store for free. I had it previously, but it wasn't during the time in which I was covering the Epic Store free games on a weekly basis. So, it is a side scrolling puzzle platform adventure, at least according to the descriptions that I can find of it. So, it starts out with a bit of a weird, sort of cartoonish cutscene, and then it transitions to the actual gameplay that you see here, being that the animated character is the same as the girl running from the polar bear, or at least I think it is. I'm like 90% certain, but I could be wrong. And I thought it was a little weird that the character looked a little on the twisted side, but that could be an actual result to the art style developed by the people, because apparently it is based on Alaskan Native Americans and a story that's been passed down for apparently thousands of years. And I actually kind of have a thing for mythologies, except for I shouldn't say Western, let's say Christian mythology, because Christian mythology is just boring and gruesome and hypocritical. So it was kind of neat to sort of see another mythology of a different group of people being played out on screen. I mean, I love Dokami. I know a lot of people didn't, but I love Japanese mythology, at least what little I know of it. And this seems promising that they'll tell a great deal about it in this game, but I didn't get that far to really know. So it's pretty well animated, and I like the Fox character. It's supposed to be a two-player co-op, but I only had myself again, and so I had to rely on the AI, which had its issues. The controls are fairly intuitive, and it's really well animated overall, not just the Fox. I made it to a part where I guess these small human-esque kind of creatures were trying to throw things at the character, and the girl was trying to get back a drum for a owl man, so in order to be able to find the person who took her people and burned her village down to the ground. It really wasn't all that difficult. I did have some parts with that, mainly due to it's supposed to be a cooperative game, and since I had to rely on the AI, it more or less stayed really close to me, and in order to keep one character from dying, I'd sort of accidentally get the other one killed. And it's actually kind of on the sad side. I'm not even going to show it. It's that depressing. I mean, especially the fox. I was like, whoa, ooh, that's semi-horrifying. Let's not show that. But from what little I experienced of the game, it seemed pretty decent and kind of on the intriguing side. So I would give this one a shot. So the next game is Beyond Blue. It is an educational underwater diving adventure game developed and published by American studio E-Line Media, who was formerly developed Never Alone, the previous game that I just covered, which I guess sort of explains a lot why they were released together. And this one was kind of on the cringy side, in my opinion. They had a cutscene that I couldn't get in the proper resolution because the game started in the wrong resolution, so everything was just blown up in proportions, and I was staring at the character's eye for the first 2 minutes of the game, even though it was just a cutscene. But she's part of a Ocean X sort of organization. Yes, Ocean X, like SpaceX, but Ocean X. And they're doing a live stream underwater. I mean, there's a reason why when you get footage of people under the ocean, it's narrated. It's mainly because radio signals and signals in general just don't do well in the ocean. But I guess for gameplay sakes, they make it work. But this game is really, really boring. And it's not the first time I've said this, but it's kind of like a really boring version of Pokemon Snap. You go around scanning the various ocean life forms. I guess you're supposed to learn something. I really didn't pay all that much attention because I didn't find it all that engaging in any shape and or form, along with the weird streaming without actually streaming part. And the character that you play as has a particular obsession with sperm whales. I guess, fun fact, sperm whales are actually the loudest animal on the planet. But I think the whole entire thing that it's an educational game means it's not going to be for a lot of people, to be honest. I mean, you can give it a try, but you're just going to be swimming around scanning fish and other sea life. I don't know. They're both available until Thursday at 10 a.m. Central. So if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching and have a good one.